Hello, and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Fans are remembering Mickey Lee on what would have been her 36th birthday. The Big Brother Season 27 standout passed away on December 25, 2025, at age 35, after suffering multiple cardiac arrests following complications related to the flu. Her family confirmed the news in a statement shared on Instagram at the time, writing that her light, legacy, and impact will never be forgotten. As her birthday on March 31st arrived, tributes from fans reflected on the impact she left behind. Fans honor Mickey Lee with birthday tributes. Viewers of the CBS reality series shared messages throughout the day underneath a post from a Big Brother fan account, many expressing disbelief while also celebrating Lee's life. "I still can't believe she's gone," one fan wrote. Another added, "Still can't believe she's gone, y'all." A third fan said, "I just cannot believe she passed." Others focused on marking the occasion. One post read, "Happy heavenly birthday, Mickey. We miss and love you so much." "Gone too soon," another fan wrote. Big Brother 27 house guests remember Mickey Lee. Lee's fellow Season 27 house guests shared tributes following her passing at the time, offering insight into the relationships she built during and after the show. Season 27 winner Ashley Hollis reflected on their bond and the plans they had discussed outside of the house. "Mickey, I adore you. You truly resembled a sister to me," Hollis wrote at the time Lee passed away. "I'm so heartbroken. I wish we got to go on the trips we talked about on the show." She added that she had reached out shortly before Lee's passing, saying, "I'm sorry I didn't reach out until a few weeks ago, but I know you cared about me just like I cared about you." Close ally Morgan Pope also shared memories from their time together in the game. "The passing of Mickey is profound and a complete shock. I can't wrap my head around this devastating news," Pope wrote. "I'll always cherish the moments we shared together inside the Big Brother house," she continued. "Mickey was a powerful force and came to play." Rachel Riley, who grew close to Lee throughout the course of the show, also shared a message of support for Lee's loved ones. "Sorry for your loss and my prayers for your family. R.I.P. Mickey, you are missed." Other Season 27 house guests echoed similar sentiments while remembering Lee's personality and presence. Adrian Rocha, a fellow contestant, wrote, "Mickey, you were truly one of a kind. You were my friend, my first number one, and my ride or die," Jimmy Hegarty shared, referencing their close triple threat alliance. Hegarty also shared a tribute on social media to honor the late house guest's passing. "Happy birthday, Mickey. Love you forever," he wrote on X. "Mickey's light will never be forgotten," Lauren Dominique wrote. Mickey Lee's impact on Big Brother. During her time on Season 27, she became known for her bold gameplay and willingness to make major moves. One of her most memorable moments came when she won a power that allowed her to take over a head of household reign. She used that power to take control of Riley Jeffries' week and target ally Jimmy Hegarty, a move that reshaped the house dynamic and elevated her threat level. Lee found herself fighting to stay in the game on multiple occasions as other players started to recognize her as a formidable rival. She won competitions at key moments, extending her time in the house before ultimately being evicted on day 59, just before the jury phase, finishing in 10th place. Shortly before she was hospitalized, Lee spoke about her outlook on life during an appearance on the Hip Hop United LLC podcast. "I wake up and I thank God every day that I'm here. When that happens, I'm happy. I still have a day. I have my village,
food on the table and clothes on my back. Happy heavenly birthday, Mickey." On what would have been her 36th birthday, fans, friends, and fellow houseguests are coming together to remember Big Brother star Mickey Lee, a woman whose presence lit up the screen and whose authenticity left a lasting imprint far beyond the walls of the house. Mickey Lee first stepped into the Big Brother house as a relative unknown, but it didn't take long for viewers to recognize something special about her. She wasn't the loudest voice in the room, nor the most overtly strategic at first glance, but she possessed a rare quality that made people lean in. She was real. In a game built on deception, alliances, and calculated moves, Mickey stood out because she never seemed to lose herself. Her journey on the show was anything but easy. From the early days of navigating shifting alliances to facing emotional betrayals, Mickey experienced the highs and lows that defined the Big Brother experience. Yet through it all, she maintained a sense of integrity that fans admired deeply. She laughed loudly, cried openly, and never pretended to be anything she wasn't. That vulnerability became her strength. Viewers quickly connected with Mickey not just as a contestant, but as a person. Her diary room sessions were filled with humor, honesty, and a touch of self-awareness that made her relatable. She wasn't afraid to admit when she was confused, hurt, or second-guessing her decisions. In a game where many tried to appear invincible, Mickey's willingness to show her humanity made her unforgettable. Outside the strategic gameplay, it was Mickey's relationships that truly defined her time in the house. She formed deep bonds with several houseguests, connections that extended beyond the game itself. Whether it was late-night conversations in the kitchen or heartfelt moments of support during tough weeks, Mickey created a sense of warmth that others gravitated towards. She is frequently referred to by those who played alongside her as the emotional center of the house, and as someone who brought equilibrium to chaotic situations. Mickey was adept at easing tensions, providing perspective, and bringing people back to the bigger picture. It wasn't about winning arguments, it was about understanding people. Mickey's impact grew even after her time on the Big Brother came to an end. On social media, she shared glimpses of her life with fans, maintaining the same authenticity that made her beloved on television. She spoke openly about her struggles, her dreams, and the lessons she learned from her time in the spotlight. For many, she became more than a reality TV star. She became a source of inspiration. Her fans often say that Mickey made them feel seen. Whether it was through her candid discussions about self-doubt or her unwavering positivity during difficult times, she reminded people that it was okay to be imperfect. That message resonated deeply, especially in a world where curated perfection often dominates. On this day, her birthday, that message feels even more powerful. Social media is filled with tributes from fans who still carry her words with them. Some share clips of their favorite parts of the show, like her funny lines, her emotional breakthroughs, and her infectious laughter. Others post personal stories about how Mickey influenced their own lives, whether by encouraging them to be more confident, more open, or more compassionate. Former castmates have also taken time to honor her memory. Many recall the little things, the inside jokes, the late-night talks, and the quiet acts of kindness that never made it to air but meant everything to those who experienced them. They speak of her as someone who brought light into every room she entered. Mickey had this way of making you feel like you mattered, one former castmate shared. She never stopped caring about the people around her, even in a game where everyone is looking out for their own interests. That sentiment echoes across countless tributes. It is abundantly clear that people's feelings, not her position in the game or her actions, define Mickey's legacy. In many ways, Mickey Lee represents what fans hope to see in reality television, not just competition, but connection. She reminded viewers that behind every strategy session and every eviction night, there are real people with real emotions. And there are times when the quiet, genuine interactions that reveal a person's true identity are more memorable than the dramatic blindsides. As fans reflect on what would have been her 36th birthday, there's a bittersweet sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the time they had watching her, for the memories she created, and for the impact she left behind. While her journey was cut short, her influence continues to ripple outwards in ways that are both profound and lasting. Her story is a reminder that even in the most unexpected places,
on what would have been her 36th birthday, fans of Big Brother are pausing to remember one of its most heartfelt and unforgettable personalities, Mickey Lee. Though time has passed, the impact she made inside the house and beyond continues to resonate with those who watched her journey and felt a connection to her story. Mickey Lee did not enter the Big Brother house with the swagger or bravado that frequently characterizes contestants on reality television. She wasn't introduced as a master strategist or a dominant competitor. Instead, she walked in as herself, warm, thoughtful, and unfiltered. In a game where perception frequently takes precedence over truth, this authenticity quickly became her distinguishing quality and set her apart. Mickey's presence felt different from the start. While others were busy forming alliances and plotting their next moves, she focused on building genuine relationships. She listened more than she spoke, observed more than she reacted, and when she did engage, it was always with sincerity. It didn't take long for both house guests and viewers to realize that Mickey wasn't playing a character. She was living her truth. Her journey through the house was an emotional roller coaster. Like many contestants, she faced betrayal, uncertainty, and moments of deep vulnerability. But what made Mickey stand out was how she handled those challenges. She didn't hide her feelings or mask her struggles. Instead, she embraced them, allowing viewers to see the full spectrum of her experience. Some of the season's most memorable moments were her diary room sessions. Whether she was laughing at the absurdity of a situation or reflecting on a difficult decision, Mickey spoke with honesty and clarity. She had a way of articulating emotions that many people struggle to express, which made her incredibly relatable to audiences at home. Beyond gameplay, Mickey's relationships were the heart of her story. She developed strong bonds with several house guests that transcended the show's competitive nature. Late-night conversations turned into meaningful friendships, and even in moments of tension, Mickey approached others with empathy. Fellow contestants often described her as the emotional anchor of the house. Mickey was frequently the one who brought order to the chaos when disagreements arose, as they always do in such an intense environment. She had an innate ability to see multiple perspectives, helping others navigate their own emotions while staying grounded herself. However, Mickey's journey was not without difficulties. There were moments when her kindness was mistaken for weakness, when her trust was tested, and when she found herself questioning her place in the game. Yet, even in those moments, she never lost sight of who she was. Her decision not to compromise her values for the sake of strategy earned her a great deal of respect from fans. Mickey's influence only increased outside the house. Her social media presence reflected the same authenticity viewers had come to love. She shared her life openly, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. She opened up about self-improvement, self-doubt, and the difficulties of adjusting to life after reality television. For many fans, Mickey became more than just a former contestant. She became a voice of encouragement, someone who reminded them that it's okay to be vulnerable, to feel deeply, and to embrace imperfections.
Her words often carried a quiet strength, offering comfort to those who needed it most. As news of her passing spread, the outpouring of love and remembrance was immediate and overwhelming. Social media was flooded with tributes from fans who shared their favorite quotes, moments, and memories. Clips of her time on Big Brother resurfaced, each one a reminder of the joy and sincerity she brought to the screen. Former house guests also shared heartfelt messages, reflecting on their time with Mickey. Many people talked about the little things, like the laughter they shared in quiet times, the support she gave on hard days, and her genuine concern for everyone around her. Mickey had this incredible ability to make you feel like you were understood, a cast member recalled. Even in a house full of competition, she made it feel like a home. Numerous tributes have echoed that sentiment. It is abundantly clear that the connections she made and the lives she touched are what define Mickey's legacy, not her gameplay or how far she advanced in the competition. That legacy feels especially powerful on the day that would have been her 36th birthday. Fans are not just mourning her absence, they are celebrating her life. They are revisiting the moments that made them smile, the conversations that made them think, and the authenticity that made her unforgettable. Her story serves as a reminder of what reality television can be at its best. It has the potential to showcase real human experiences, such as the struggles, growth, and connections that define us, in addition to the drama and competition. Mickey embodied all of that and more. In a world that often encourages people to present a polished, curated version of themselves, Mickey chose a different path. She showed up as she was, flaws and all, and in doing so, she created something truly meaningful. She reminded people that authenticity is not just valuable, it's powerful. As fans light candles, share memories, and honor her birthday, there is a shared sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the moments she gave, the lessons she taught, and the light she brought into so many lives. Though she is no longer here, Mickey Lee's spirit continues to live on, in the hearts of her fans, in the memories of those who knew her, and in the legacy she left behind. Today is more than just a day to remember. It is a celebration of a life that, while far too short, was filled with meaning, connection, and impact. Mickey Lee, happy heavenly 36th birthday. Your story keeps inspiring, your kindness keeps echoing, and your light keeps shining.